several times I asked God to take me so that my husband will rest. You know, when people were saying a lot of things, I will cry and cry and cry.
It was roughly three years after our marriage, to be precise, in 1989, right? When she started feeling some certain pains on her back. There was one elderly man, a reverend, who said, "Ben, now will you stay with this woman? You are just 3 years in marriage."
The lady called me and she was like, your husband has been designed purposely for you from heaven.
Personally, my name is Benjamin Gaina.
My name is Martha Gaina.
My wife and I have been married for the past
38, getting to 39.
We never knew what that problem was. People were speculating, the doctors too. There was no instruments to know exactly what was her problem. So she'd be given this drug this week, another one. And that was how they keep changing drugs. At that time too, she was pregnant. So maybe I think the doctor too was assuming the baby in her womb pressed certain nerves also that could make her not to feel sensation from her waist downwards. But after the child was delivered, still the problem persisted. Having seen that there was no, improvement in her, we then asked if she can be transferred to a bigger hospital. She was in hospital for 2 months in Gombe. We left Gombe 25th, yeah. Referred to Evangel Hospital, which is Jamkwano. So it was in Jamkwano that her problem was detected. And the problem was tuberculosis of the spine. It has already damaged the spinal cord. That was why transmission from the brain could not go down the lower limbs. So that's brought about her inability to walk. She was working with the bank. We loved visiting people at that time. I had a motorcycle. She would, sit to drive us to wherever we were going.
I passed stool without me knowing it, passing urine without me knowing it. He will be sleepless. If I want to pass urine, maybe I will feel it small before I could say, can you please give me the bedpan? I've already wet my clothes. And if he started sleeping, something would just startle him. And he will ask me, do you want to pass urine? I will say, I've already done it. He will get up and wash it. In the night, he will not sleep. So several times I will ask God, why can't you take me so that this man will rest?
There was one elderly man, a reverend, who said, Ben, now will you stay with this woman? You are just 3 years in marriage. I heard him well, but it's like what he said entered through the right ear and came out through the left ear. I didn't think twice about it. And there are other people, my relation too, yes, I think a sister to my mother, asked that same question. But there is one fellow, I don't know if I have mentioned his name to you, a quite close relation of hers, who said, God knows who, if it's me, truly, the marriage will not hold. We have to break. My fearing and knowledge of God is what is keeping me. I have asked many questions myself. I have asked many questions. One like, why should it be me? But the question is, whom do I want such a problem for him to carry? I know she has not prayed for this sickness. I too have not prayed for it. And by the way, sickness is sickness. It can come to anybody. And we know that many people have sicknesses and have died. Spinal tuberculosis, which was the cause of her problem, well, I mean, it's gotten through cow milk. We were really taking cow milk. She hasn't prayed for it. I have not prayed for it. And if it comes, since it's for better, for worse, as a Christian, and I believe what the scripture says, that's what has been keeping us. And truly I have been praying, God, help me to love my wife. I don't know whether I prayed this many times in her hearing, but personally I have been praying, saying that prayer, that I should love my wife.
It was during my second pregnancy that this problem happened. So we lost that baby. I took in again. I gave birth to twins, but premature. So them two are gone.
Presently, I have two kids who are Lajam and Nuhu. Both of them are married. I have no regret whatsoever in terms of, like some people would say, if I know, I would not have married her. That has never come to me. Even, I know I have asked questions, if not for this sickness, you need to see our relationship. We love family friends, we love friends. When she was well, we would invite friends. She will pay for our meals in the most expensive hotel in Gombe. When we got married, already she was working with the bank. Her salary was more than mine. And the issue of money has never been a problem to us. Right from the time we got married, we have been operating on a joint account up till today. She can withdraw, I can withdraw. There is no secret about it. And by the way, why can I hide something from her? Since she is my wife, I'm her husband. I am the quiet type, very reserved. And then she is the type that you dare not do anything, she will say it to your face, point blank, you know. And one thing I love with her, she's a good cook, very, very excellent cook.
My husband is so humble, very, very humble, very kind, very loving, honestly. You know, in those days when I was battling with this issue of my ill health, if I say, oh, God, why can't you take me so that my husband will rest? He will ask me, if I'm the one that is sick, are you going to run away and leave me? Did you ask for this? So I don't want you to be saying such things. You know, he is a comforter to me, seriously. He comforts me whenever he sees that I'm depressed. He will sit down and ask me, what is the problem?
I have learned that if you really are married to someone you love, come sun, come rain, you will be together. There will be no separation. And I think what happens to many is they don't know the will of God in marriage. Now, and identifying or knowing the will of God in marriage is difficult. Presently, we've opened a platform on how I can help single people know the will of God and help them in preparing for marriage. We have not been dating for a long period of time as other people would or do normally. But God, I strongly believe that God has led me to marry her. And as she said, she strongly believed too that God led her to marry me. So having known that, that has helped us to be together, and we will continue to be together until death do us part.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe.